The heart has 4 chambers, shifting like wild time, escape routes, machine wings. Maps, they are contagious, I'm earth, she bled. Roots grow into stems, I tear them out and put them in my mouth. Witch medicine, oh shit. Another 1,000 years we're being hunted, and what's graffiti if I'm writing my spirit name on the wind with a guitar plugged into the space where my friend used to be, living? So this poem's called Astral Projection, You Can Come Too. This is a true story. So like 5 months ago, 4 months ago. Last night I wrote to my dead friend on Facebook till I felt her in my body. The word ghost doesn't apply. I was eating chicken out of a box when she came and touched the light surrounding my body, realer than anything in the room, and then sped away. I reached down my throat halfway down a suicide note until I touched something not ready to die. Body up against the sky. You also want a map you can't read. Freckles, fairy, beggar, samurai. If you can speak our language, say something in it now. My face is beautiful like wolves. My friends are beautiful like wolves. Your face is beautiful like wolves. Your friends are beautiful like wolves. I don't know if you guys have to clap in between. Or I guess if you want to. All right. I kind of wish I had a guitar, but I don't. So just talking. How are you guys feeling?
Good.
Okay, cool. I drew this night inside my own body, say, measuring the howl through the holes, rubbing what's conscious of a heart's potential for unexplained music, waiting for the right medicine. Following a broadcast of nightmare weather through freckles or constellations, we lose our differences. And in that waiting room, she tells me she doesn't trust doctors, and I know what she means. Science isn't evil, it just didn't make it up this back road of skin, so you took yours off. I'm still waiting to map and pirates and treasure, and how far inside do you want to go? Is this a traffic sign? Is this a lung? Once I mailed a map of my heart, drew easy mountains over the tattooed face of a lover who didn't understand poetry. And in that same dream, I put the dead body of a rabbit back together in pieces so it could move again. I checked the news report to see if it was real. Next, I tried to paint your blood, your body off the tracks, but covered it in the blue paint of an angel screaming. The body you tried so hard to love, if you were in this dream as you are, I'd still touch the scars. I'd shake the light out of you just a little, enough so we could walk down earth roads at night without drawing attention to the source of our magic, to the soles of our feet. Oh yeah, this is like a chi upper poem. I'm gonna try to remember it. Licking little storms, I'm just an itch to breathe. Licking little storms, I'm just an itch to breathe. But who knows how to give a shit about me? If this blood kisses me, I'll wash my lungs. If my heart sheds like water, I'll cross the street. Satellite orbiting sleep backwards in his chest, 100 wolves scattering the highway's throat for a drum. Fingerprints as a posture for a postage stamp, I'm listening. Easier than three bullets in his brain, the font of your music on my bones, replanting a nervous system. Sleep, sleep, the Milky Way's ghost graffitiing sleep. Will Bronx-bound journeying, the dreamer's syndrome always following us as junk piled up, healing a mermaid's torn pussy, blankets. Do earthquakes practice being themselves? Earthquakes don't practice being. Earthquakes don't practice being. Earthquakes don't practice being. I am also Saturn for blood and Artemisin, and I regret not giving myself as a gift to the rain and awkward current, sharpening my sounds like knives, swimming around inside a 7-rainbow octave, a little lust pocket. I keep this light in my back pocket as a crow's foot, which is fucking stupid. If your blood is also a funny shape, then yell.
Woo! Woo!
If your blood is also a funny shape, then yell. It's not like the moon can't hear you. It's like the call. What do you call it? Call waiting, or
when you're on hold.
Yes. Night, I am 10,000 angels saying your name, chanting in rapid unison. Let me start over. I gotta get that out there. Night, I am 10,000 angels saying your name, chanting in rapid unison. How and the wind stands up over and over again too quickly for me to hear any one thing, a parade of escaping grief. Fire on the sidewalk by the river, it's poisonous to bury me the way we moved. I miss crushing leaves in your pockets, moving in the space of one another. Fire, taking a long splinter out of breathing night, and I also swallow freckles, constellations, each begging tongue. What you would constantly see, offerings, crystals that grow in darkest places and whistle through all beings' teeth. Day is night when I am still looking for you, to give the life you took back. Every molecule in what was stolen, and do you now contain each night forever? So should I then empty my pockets of cells or of dust, spray painting a rainbow on the curve of your back? In light, you said a child had curled up in you like a nautilus. My heart, a bathtub in the universe. It's rushing blood. It's a language I understand but can't speak, don't speak, as when a poem and how much pain I thought I was already breathing underwater when licorice lifted off of train tracks your body. I'm trying to say this in poem speak. For the business of living. A scream let slowly out of a bottle like a genie. What do you, blood metaphor? And then the truth of how the morning sky can hold me through you. So close I can feel your light on my ribs, standing like a halo in the doorway of me.
You good.
So I'm gonna read some more poetry. So there's a song I sing that's like a prayer. I usually have a guitar, but I'll do it anyway. Because it's like a good existential crisis medicine song, I think. And then I think that's kind of like facing the muerto. Is that what that is? All right. So pretend there's a guitar. Na ya hey hey hey, na ya hey hey hey, na ya hey 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 hey. Infinity is within you. Don't ever let anyone tell you it's not. Infinity is within you. Don't ever let anyone tell you it's not. Infinity is within you. Don't ever let anyone tell you it's not. Infinity is within you. Don't ever let anyone tell you it's not. How are we feeling?
Good.
I didn't mean to hurt the feelings of an altar, just because my heart is a torn out honeycomb like everyone else's, and a piece of ancient water running under scar tissue, cement, and poison. I thank the trees for keeping me breathing in this night. What else am I one of? I can't tell you the last poem she wrote in small letters up the side of a post-it note. Don't keep me on life support. Now she's renegade prayer flag without any fingerprints. What else am I one of? Every day I break, spirit bees hover over my love sleeping, holding an orange. How else are we burning? Nerve endings, astronauts looking down over the earth. Astronauts looking down over the earth say there are over 2 billion types of silence that we know. Witches give their names silent kids often, unless they happen to be singing. Heat, snow, Valentine, swell, dying, living. So I got a couple more. Is that good? That. Which needs medicine, hungry as sediment, statistics on heaven, and then forgetting them, walking down the street as a bone bag, wet flag, or a storm cloud, jet lagged. Prayers get snagged and run for cover. Angels rush to kiss your face all over. The night you died, there were so many scarecrows in my kitchen, of soft animal spirit, of yellow belly offerings, of red tea halo, of electric fingerprints, of ancient poems, of listening spells, of altars freckled. Love, there's gotta be a place I can hear you speak again, of stolen wild violin currents. Say a dream prayer, laughing wholly outside the body you left. I won't be scared of listening. Just making animal noises. Time would learn to tie my shoes. I would walk like a creek, sweet roots and medicine shoved through my brain. Take a letter made out of darkness. Say a black hole is a love hole writing its own letter through sound and absence about where we go when we die. Or a woman plucking strings on a platform for a half second before the train closes. Night and I make fires because we are getting along so well. Because a line of wind points on each side of my legs tugs me into sleep. The science miracle of nightmares explanations. I'm writing this though my head is fogged with bacteria, and I notice every second your name graffitied in shorthand on the walls of my heart. Meaning warrior, meaning I miss your sweet water and stare, your soft way of entering and receiving that intricate web of birds crashing into music, but also don't blame you for giving it up like the darkness to the darkness. And I want to hold you, 8 arms screaming, wrapped tightly, harmonizing, give you the moon and roses through what's endless and invisible. And I need more of this round, beautiful space where chaos and forgiveness overlapping. She wears the darkness around her hips so beautifully, it gives me bruises. I swear through many armed goddesses. So this will be the last poem by me. I don't know who that was. X-ray my mind, chasing halos all the time. Treetops bend like hips where I unwind and stop time. Crawl towards me in the kitchen of a meadow, call it death or breakfast on other planets. The sound of melting, chest singing, breastbones, stars mapping your journey. I read you in tea leaves, in storms, in sweet water. Sharp-toothed, tender teacher walk the plank home. Come laughing from a shipwreck in stars and in blood.